Doing a quick little impromptu live here. I notice we ain't got nobody yet. That's okay. We gonna send it. We gonna send it. No worries. So guys, I'm here just hanging out, waiting for daughter to get done with her dance class tonight. You know, and I was thinking to myself, why not do a quick live, right? So, here we are. So yeah, just thought I'd come on here real quick, give a couple updates and things of, just what all's going on here in my neck of the woods. You know, it might not hurt if I add a little bit of light, but only a little bit. Oh, wait, car didn't like that. There we go. So there's a little bit. All right, well, so anyways, the big major update that I want to say is I just hit 250 subs. Yay! Super excited. And thank every one of you guys for doing that for me. I really appreciate that. You know, we're a quarter of the way there. Hard out there to I don't know, get a following in them streets, making that scratch and whatnot. It's been rough. It's been very rough, but it's also been really fun. You know, I've enjoyed every single minute that I've been on the air with you guys. And I guess the update would be, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. I've, said a lot or talked a lot about the projects that me and Greg Ogles have got going on, and we're doing our best to make something happen this month. And man, I've had nothing but setbacks on my end with getting witnesses. I've got like the best witnesses for the event that I want to go over, but the problem is none of them want to come on and talk about it. So that makes my life really hard, and it's not the biggest deal in the world. Like, it's not going to blow the lid off of anything and make stuff go viral or anything like that, I would suppose. But it sucks when you get this plan all laid out and you've got people that are really close to the event and they don't want to go on camera. That sucks. I get it. It is a little intimidating. But it is what it is. And like I said, I get it. What up, chill guy? Good to see you, buddy. But yeah, so either way, no matter what happens with that on the witness side of things, I'm gonna figure it out, because Lord, there is so much crap here in the backyard alone just to go over and explore. So I'm not really sweating that a whole lot. You'd be alright. But yeah, paranormal side of YouTube is hard. It's real hard. But the good news is I got all you guys here cheering me on and supporting me and showing up. And shoot, I already got 11 people in here. Heck yeah. What up, y'all? So I appreciate that. But yeah. But as we go down that little tangent now, here's what the moral of the story is that I need some participation from everybody. Fernando, what up? What up, man? Good to see you. So I need some participation from everybody. Guys, if y'all got some paranormal stories, hit me up. My email is there in the link on my description of my page. Shoot me an email, please. I would absolutely love to have somebody come on and be my guest and talk to all of us about it. That not your thing? That's understandable. I get it. But do you feel like your story is important and you just want it to be told? Well, once again, hit me up. I am happy to tell the story for you and give you guys, of course, my lens on things. If it's something that you would like to have happen, reach out. Let me know. I'm happy to do it. That would be amazing. In fact, let's keep going down a little bit of a tangent there. As you guys know, I do a lot of traveling for work anyways. That's not even counting the traveling that I do for the camera work and all that stuff that's, starting to pop off. If I have a big portfolio of stories and stuff to pull from, when I'm doing some traveling and if I'm like, oh, I'm going to be in Tennessee, hey, all my buddies live in Tennessee, let's reach out to my buddies from Tennessee and be like, hey, any of you guys want to meet up? I don't know, go out to eat, go out to dinner, and let's do a live storytelling. I think that'd be pretty cool. In fact, might even be able to explore some of them areas because I do have some equipment now, So, yeah, we can do that too, Let's see here. What up, Jason? What up, Thomas from the UK? Dang, son. It's got to be like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning over there. What you doing? Did you ever meet up with the buddies from an old-fashioned Cleveland? Okay, Spooky Mountain. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to take that. But, what up? We got Thomas coming on here. I like Ike. What up? Yeah, anyways, folks are showing up. That's cool. That's cool. So, yeah, guys, doing a lot of traveling, and the idea of meeting up with some folks and doing like some live stuff, a live taped interview or whatever, would be really cool. But the problem with that is I don't know what people's stories are. I can't even be like, hey, so-and-so, let's go. Granted, hey, so-and-so, we can always go on StreamYard. Yeah, I get it. But yeah, it would still be fun. It'd still be fun because the coolest thing about like doing all this stuff, right? Like when we go to meet and greets and whatnot and expos, events, it's always so much fun to like just hang out and talk to people and pick people's brain, you know? Hanging out with everybody on StreamYard or whatever here on YouTube is awesome and fun too. But it's way cooler to meet in person, just chill. So yeah, there's that. There's that. Let me think if there's anything else that I've got on my mind. What? I don't know what in the world you're on about there, Tracy. How about that? Because, yeah, no. Gotta love it when silly folks get on. Anyways, whatever. So, yep, hit me up, let me know. And let's try to get that stuff built up, Let's get some content out there. Let's get some stories out there being told because, the things that happen to you guys all out there is just as important as any of the events that happened with me, and I'd like you guys to come on and talk about it. So there's that. Let's see here. Trying to think if there's anything else that's really on my mind while I sit here and hang out and wait for all these things to get done. Let's see here. No, I don't really have a whole lot. But I can give you guys a small little story, I guess. It's not really like one that's is scary enough to really register hard on the radar for me. But it was interesting when it happened, and it made a lot of sense after the fact. And this was just when was this? Friday night, Saturday night, something like that. All right, so living out here in Alabama in the country, we got critters and stuff, right? Okay. And so we got critters out here in the woods, right? So I'm hanging out upstairs. I'm actually I was editing together all the voice work for Stardust Ranch Part 4. Hope you guys caught it. And as I'm recording, all of a sudden I start hearing a noise through the headphones. And my dog, she's hanging out there with me too, and she starts losing her mind. I'm like, what in the world is that? Take the headphones off and listen, and it's like coyotes just freaking out and just going crazy. I'm like, ah, great. And these things are so loud, like it sounds like they're on my back porch. Like, okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So go out back with the pistol, of course. Always carry your emotional support pistol. And go outside, and it sounds like they're just right there on the back porch, but I can't see them. I'm like, what in the world? So, of course, I'm doing the whole Zach Baggins thing, come at me, bro. Where you at, stupid coyotes? You got to. Meanwhile, I've got like the light on the pistol, looking for any eye shine. Nothing. I mean, it sounds like they're just right there, but I can't see them. It's so weird. So I try to get different angles. Still no eye shine. So it's like, all right, well, whatever. But they're not shutting up, which is weird. Because if I'm that close, usually coyotes are going to stop. I mean, it's just normal, right? So I just shot off around into the woods. That made them stop. Chupacabra. No, probably not a chupacabra, but not unless you count the blue dog, which I have seen one of those, but not here where I'm at. I saw a blue dog in down the road in Dawson. But anyways, Bigfoot, maybe. I doubt it though. But I'll get there. Depends on your views on Bigfoot, I would suppose. So, all right. So I shot around off into the woods. They're quiet. All right, problem solved. So, get back in the house. I'm like, all right, everything's cool. No worries. And, get the gun unloaded and everything, and start heading back upstairs to finish working on the episode. And all of a sudden, they kick back up again. And that is not normal, because normally they scatter. And the interesting thing is, like, on both of these situations, right? They're not making the sounds like they would if they caught something and they're ripping it to shreds, right? Because they always make a ruckus when that happens, right? It was more like locator howls or something. Like, I don't know. Looking back at it, it sounds like in distress, but I'm not really sure. I don't know. I'm not a coyote expert, but we'll get there. But like I said, I'm fixing to go back upstairs and finish working on the episode, and they kick up again, and I'm like, all right, I'm solving this problem one way or the other. So, go into the closet, grab the AK-47 out. Grab the car keys, get in the car. I'm gonna drive around to the back side of the property where I can see the back porch and all the area of which they should be in without no problems. So I get out there and I park, and I'm still hearing them a little bit, but they're very quiet. They still sound close, but it's not like, they don't sound like they're making a whole lot of noise. Like nothing long or drawn out like normal coyotes do. So I'm like, wow, that's weird. But the whole time, like, I just have the craziest feeling of unease. I'm not happy at all. And I'm just like, it feels like there's eyes on me, I guess the best way I know to say it. And I'm thinking to myself the whole time, I know those coyotes are freaking looking at me and just being quiet because they don't want to get got, you know? And so I'm frustrated, but I'm also just not having it. I mean, spidey senses are going off. Everything doesn't feel good. I'm just like, all right, you know what? I think it's time to back up and maybe see if I see any of them try to cross, like in front of me, across the wood line to get to the other side. So I'm like, all right. So I back up the car, and I'm hanging out right there at the corner of the pond, basically looking down into the field and where I can see all the wood line as it's in a essentially like a U shape, right? Because in the middle there is hayfield. So I'm watching, and now it was weird. Like, I heard a little something, like a chirp or something, and that's what got my attention to look up from my phone, because if you're sitting there staring at a blank wood line, eventually you're just gonna be like, what's going on? I'm bored. You know. I heard something, I looked up, and as soon as I did, I see a white orb come across the top of the tree line, like in front of the tree line too. Like, it came from the top, it went straight across, and then it dipped down and then zipped straight back to the other side, like lightning quick. And then I was just like, oh, okay, we got orbs out tonight. Got orbs out. That's weird. So I'm like processing it, and I'm talking to folks too. And then it wasn't maybe 20 seconds after that, that whole feeling of unease and being watched was gone. It was like all of a sudden it was peace. And there was no coyotes sounds anywhere for the entire night after that. So that had me dumbfounded, I was kind of like, what in the world just went on? That's weird. Paranormal? Yes. Is it too scary of a thing? Nah, not really. It barely even registers for me. But yeah, it was odd. It was odd. And after that I was like, okay, I don't think anything's gonna pop off anymore. So I go back into the house. And I'm sitting there having to think on it, because I'm like, what in the world just happened? What was that? And a lot of people have like the whole theory that orbs might be like the true form of these cryptids. And I don't have enough evidence one way or the other to say yes or no. I mean, I don't know. If you think so, cool. If you don't, also cool. Don't care. Don't know. I mean, it doesn't really matter in the scheme of things, right? But if you guys know anything about me and like my own personal like stories, you'll know that after the eclipse that happened last, and I had a lot of stuff that went down that was crazy. I went out to the property line in the tree that's used to mark the end of my property, and anointed it and prayed over it and all that. And, and ever since then, nothing has really come up onto my part of the property. And the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what? What if whatever that orb was out there freaking the coyotes out? And they knew, however they knew, that they could come to my property and be safe. Granted, they're gonna have to be dodging lead, but safe. I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe. Just maybe that is the answer. But I don't know. But that's the quick little story I got for you guys. Anybody still out there in chat? I'm not sure how YouTube's counter work. It doesn't seem to be very accurate. But I've got a little bit of time for questions and whatnot. I know Merkel's going to be coming on soon, so I can't be on for too much longer. Plus, the little one will be done with dance class soon, too, so there's that. But yeah. Anything out there, guys, before I keep on sitting out here in the car alone with my thoughts? No? Aight. That works. Well, listen, let me just reiterate one more time, right? Oh, wait, hold on. Where's the beef? Where's the beef? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what beef we're talking about. Anyways, guys, I just want to say thank you for, you know, all the new recent subscribers that I've had, you know, making me grow. That's super cool. You know, I gotta give a shout out to the Y-Files for sending a bunch of folks my way. That was cool. I appreciate that, and yeah. Y'all stick around. There's a lot of stuff going on. More exciting shows planned, more documentaries in the works, and it's gonna be a fun time. Gonna be a fun time. So, on that note, love y'all. Tookie tookie, and peace.